Joined by my esteemed co-host, Jay Smith OTI.
Hello.
He's way up there, and Rock Lee Smile.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
We can make it, if you point downwards, we can make like a Nick sandwich here. Well, now Nick, you don't point downwards. You just act like you're being crushed by our hands slowly. That worked really well. I expected that to be a total fucking train wreck, but that actually worked fantastically. Yeah, we got an interesting show for you today. Hopefully we're going to start with some news and fan mail, as we did on Monday's show. Then we're going to move to play some Family Feud 2010 edition. Then we're going to play some Worms Revolution. What is the Worms game we always play? I always get confused.
It's that one. It's Revolution.
I think it's Revolution.
How the nerve of some people of Team 17 to call that game Worms Revolution when it's the same game as Worms Armageddon, just slightly up-resed with weird cartoony models. But in any case,
water physics now. Totally different game.
It does have water physics now. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
Doing very well. Thank you.
Trying to figure out these screen. Mine still doesn't work. It's going to temporarily work for about like 12 seconds here until the Skype window will switch us all around, and then it'll be like me in the top right corner of the screen, Ryan in the bottom left, and then another version of Ryan somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
I don't know what on earth you guys have going on. My setup's pretty much perfect.
Yeah,
I have all three of you on the screen at the same time. Everybody's happy.
It works totally fine for me.
Weird as shit.
Josh, can you do me a favor and demonstrate how your autofocus works? Because this is
I love this part.
There
he goes.
Dude,
Where's he going? It's automatic.
Oh my God! I didn't expect.
It likes your chest.
I didn't expect it to zoom out at the end. That was incredible.
Yeah, it's a zoomer. I'm going to delete one of those. It's just going to flip-flop between you two. I hope that.
Surely you must employ a cameraman or something like that.
I do. I have Red Panda Gamer on the opposite side of the room.
Excuse me? Well, Star099 just subscribed. Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Shall we get started? Let's start with some news articles about what's happening in the world of gaming today. You guys were nice to have to post some in the Skype chat. Nick, why don't you hit us up with the hottest, freshest news of the past 48 hours?
Yeah, it's roughly about 48 hours. That's right. So the latest one, and this is probably out of the 3 or 4 that I found, probably the one that interested me most. Apparently, there was a Banjo-Kazooie spiritual successor in the works at some point, which is now canceled. So I get you on the emotional roller coaster. You go up and down. And I'm not talking about like Nuts and Bolts 2. I'm talking about like actual Banjo-Kazooie. So kind of disappointed about that.
Was it? I need some more information here. Was it Rare developed? So is it like an Xbox One or an Xbox 360 game developed by Rare?
Well, this is coming from the composer, so I'm not sure exactly who's responsible, but I would assume. I mean, they say it's Rare's Nintendo 64 platformer, so probably someone to do with it.
It's weird though because like I think I read the article and it's like, well, we had like ideas on napkins and that was cool, and there was like a prototype
so it's a Kickstarter
level. So yeah, they didn't even get a Kickstarter going. Like there wasn't very much like whatsoever, and then I guess like the reason that it all kind of fell apart is everyone was just had like other jobs and was busy and kind of couldn't like get all together, which is sad. It's unfortunate because everyone loves Banjo-Kazooie and like, I mean, well, that's probably not true, but I sure as hell do.
Yeah, I like it too.
So it's not. It wasn't like a Banjo-Kazooie. It wasn't in the Banjo-Kazooie universe. It was just a spiritual successor. It would have like the same mechanics or the same tone or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that would have been good enough for me, honestly. I mean, I would have preferred honestly just like Banjo-Kazooie 3 or Banjo. K3. I don't know. They like to do naming things. I don't know how that works.
I assume that's probably still owned by Rare, though, who are now like a second-party developer for Microsoft, right? So,
right.
Did that come from? Because I know Grant Kirkhope, the composer, he did an AMA on Reddit like 2 days ago. I wonder if that news came from there.
They mentioned the AMA.
That's probably it then.
Confirmed in a Reddit. Yeah, all right, that's where that happened, actually. So this is actually secondhand news from an AMA on Reddit.
We did it, Reddit. We ruined the game.
I'm going to go ahead and say, probably a little bit of an unpopular opinion, I am super done with 3D collectathon platformers. And maybe in like 5 years, a game will come out that will maybe make me rethink that. But for now, I don't know. A Hat in Time, I played the Kickstarter demo of that. Totally cool, really charming, beautiful, cool mechanics, but beyond that, I find it really hard to get excited about those games now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. We didn't have online multiplayer in the N64. We only had like one control stick, one analog stick, to try to do whatever you could with the video game. And I think just gaming kind of evolved past the collectathon platformers, which is kind of sad because they're very nostalgic, and I think there's still some really good gameplay to be had there. But I think I don't know. It's just like we all have like some sort of ADD, and everyone's focus just kind of like goes off into a different direction. That's just how the gaming cycle works.
All right, for a second. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Okay, good. I had to replace the file because Fract was having like a really terrible frame rate. That might just be because I have like 60 things going on Exploit right now, which is why the frame rate's pretty bad. Let's get this kind of expanded here, and then that'll cover our faces, but then I'll bring our faces back up here. It's a live show. It's a work in progress.
While you're doing that, welcome Gecker to Jay Smithtown, Uptown, all around. Where's some suds for your buds?
Wonderful. Maybe this will play a little bit better now. Let's give it a try. May still be super framey. If so, I apologize. It's framey, but it's Isaac, and I think that's okay because maybe it's not okay. Whatever.
It's all up in the air. I'm having audio problems apparently too, so I actually have to kill my stream for a second.
Oh no.
It'll be all right.
I will say that like 2D collectathons I can still get down with. Rayman Origins I think is a pretty great game, even though I much prefer the kind of style of like, oh, the level's hard, let's just try to get to the end, as opposed to like how many of these like jiggies did you collect along the way? Is that what that's what they were called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were totally jiggies.
Or were they jingos? Jingos.
Well, they're both. Jiggies were, I think, like the puzzle pieces, and the Jinjos were the little creatures.
Jinjos?
Yeah.
I thought they were jingos.
I don't know.
I don't think that's a thing at all, actually.
All right. Well, anyway, cool. There was a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. It's not coming out anymore. I don't think anybody thinks that's a good thing, but
yeah,
so be it. What else is out there on the news front?
I don't know. All right, so here's the thing that I don't know if you'll personally care about, but I like. There's going to be some new stuff added to Goat Simulator. They're talking about adding local multiplayer, parkour, and a bunch of other stuff like new maps. So there's actually a map that they've confirmed is already going to be the size of the one that's already in the game. I'm super into that idea because I thought there wasn't necessarily enough content, but even if there wasn't, I was happy with the game now. So it might just add a little bit more value proposition, as well as allow you to do some Tony Hawk-style parkour, which I'm totally into as well.
Is the game not already, like, parkour? Like, what's the parkour system?
No, it's like ground-based flipping and things. Like, you can just do tricks, because you're a goat.
All right. I understand it. I don't necessarily like it, but I understand it.
I'm over Goat Simulator.
Oh, no way, but it was such like a really subtle and layered joke that I really thought it would stand the test of time.
Is it free, Nick? Is it paid DLC?
Yeah, it's just part of the DLC of the regular game.
Okay, I'm cool with that. That is fine. If it was like paid to get Goat DLC, I would be pretty like
throwing free stuff at you because I think they get like which side of this equation they fall on.
They understand.
They get it to the point where like, well, we didn't finish this game, so let's throw things in there to make it a little bit more complete.
They totally get it, and that's okay. And I don't begrudge them anything, nor do I begrudge the people who really like Goat Simulator. I was over it after about 5 minutes, and I'm super over it still. So be. I mean, it's good that they're adding more maps, but I kind of feel I don't want to play more maps. Like it's like if there was like imagine like Carrot Top's routine, his stand-up comedy routine, right? And then he was like, okay, so this is the same Carrot Top routine you've already seen, but I'm doing it like live in Las Vegas, and then like next week I'm gonna do it live in like Atlantic City, and I really can't see myself being like, this is the game I played, but now I want to play it someplace else. Although I do respect that what is kind of cool about Goat Simulator is that it has all this hidden stuff in the maps and stuff like that. I'm over it. You're a goat. You do goaty stuff, sure, by all means.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you're in the goat games, I want you to enjoy your goat game.
And it's cool that they're making it free. I mean, it's just gonna make more people pick it up, I guess, which is fine. But people probably would pay another $5 for another level in Goat Simulator. So more power to them, I guess.
If Goat, I don't know. Like, I don't know how much more people it's gonna reach with this. Because I think one of the biggest draws for Goat Sim is like you heard of Goat Sim, you're like, all right, I'm in for Goat Sim.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if there's like a whole lot more like residual like people that they can get, but maybe they can.
I think when it goes down to like, it's one of those games that when it goes down to $250 in a Steam sale is gonna like double its audience, which is crazy because it's already for a while, even up until this week, it was like the highest seller on Steam.
Right.
So that has to have moved like at least a few 100,000 copies by now. And then I'm sure they're in on the joke. If they discount it by 50% in the Steam sale, they'll probably sell like 10 times as many copies because people were like, oh, I don't want to pay $10 for a joke, but I'll pay $5.
I could see that.
And again, I whenever I talk shit about Goat Simulator, I'm not talking shit about the developers. They totally knew what they were doing, and that's fine, but it's not my thing. So that's cool.
That's fair. I have bad news, though. I've got to actually hang up the Skype call for like 5 seconds.
Oh,
I'm
no.
really sorry.
Oh,
the
no.
sound is not coming out of my
Excuse
end of
me?
things, and I know if I reset Skype, it'll fix
Sure,
it. So
yeah.
be back
I
in
think you
5
can just
seconds.
rejoin the call, and that'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, in the meantime, first off, up down to the side, welcome to the Lion Pride Kowalski. There you can see Nick's mustachioed face in the middle of our... Yeah. And while Nick is gone, let's take this opportunity for me to actually go into some of these overlays here and take some of the unnecessary overlays out, so maybe it will actually make XSplit run a little faster. So here you can see some old, NLSS lightning round trivia stuff. Oh, great. Now that Nick's completely gone, it's totally farted up the screen region.
Yeah. My screen region is always jacked up, so I can't use it, so...
Here you can see some more old questions from the NLSS lightning round. Hey Josh, what did Titus Systems develop? It has super in the title.
Super aggro crag.
So, do you think it was the super aggro crag?
Yeah.
Jack, can you tell me? Was at least somebody paying attention during that NLSS lightning round?
Do you know?
Yeah, of course I wrote the question.
That doesn't mean anything.
It was Superman 64.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
And some other games with super in the title, but that was the most important one. Disregard us while we have technical difficulties here for a moment. I think Nick might need a re-invite to join the call. Is that what the Skype message says?
It won't. Call him, please. It won't let him in.
Okay.
Call. Or I might be able to.
Just the plus button.
Plus button. Okay. I could take a picture. Do you want that?
Not really interested in the whole picture taking thing.
And people. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. It's the best screen region of all time. Because of the way that it got busted up, now it's like the bottom picture is your neck, and then the middle picture is the right side of your face, and then the top...
What's it like now?
It's pretty good. I like it. This is an amazing Josh camera here. This is like an incredible magic trick.
Look, man, no hands.
All right, I'm gonna add Nick to the call.
I added him.
No, you didn't add him. There.
Yeah, I did add him.
You didn't really add him, did it?
Well, it didn't add him. It's not my fault. He got Nick Internet.
That's a good point.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing, Nick?
Hi, Nick.
You missed a pretty awesome instance of Facecam where basically all three of my screen regions became different parts of Josh's body when you left.
Whoa, that's wild.
Yeah,
I wish I would have seen that, actually.
Indeed, it was very wild. What the hell were we talking about before we went through with this endeavor?
Superman 64.
So no,
goats.
that was after Nick left.
Goats.
Goat Simulator. Okay, Nick, how do you feel about this?
About what?
About
Goat
the
Simulator in
Goat
general?
Simulator free DLC. It's been a month. How do you feel about Goat
Oh,
Simulator?
it's great. Merrier. The more stuff you... I like the game in general. Just give me more of it. I'd be even happier.
All right.
I've already made several videos where I basically just like embedded my goat's head into stuff, and that's a lot of fun.
That's
so
the
if I have
joke,
more
yeah.
locations, yeah.
Sure. I mean,
This is a very simple equation, isn't it?
I love Josh's autofocus. Sometimes it makes it look like there's a really
So
dramatic
good.
scene. Like you just made your face look really serious, and then the camera zoomed in on it. Josh is thinking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I think that's the attitude most people have about Goat Simulator, and that's cool. If you like it, more stuff. If you don't like it, it's not like this is like an X Rebirth situation where you're gonna be like, oh, they patched Goat Simulator. Now I'm gonna pick it up. That's the thing I've been waiting for. What are you doing there? It
What's
zooms
going on
away.
with Josh?
When you get close to the camera, it zooms away. I like it.
Let's scare it.
Anyway, what else? There's got to have been some better news. Or not better.
No, I've got another thing like the Banjo-Kazooie piece. We
right.
could talk about that.
What game from our childhood has been canceled this time? Why don't you crush our dreams live on camera?
Well, we don't actually know 100% if it's been canceled, but there's actually rumors that there's supposed to be another new Prince of Persia game coming out because, well, we just can't have enough of those. Betting it's going to be called Prince of Persia, but we'll take bets another time. So this is by the same people who did Rayman Legends, so they're trying to use that engine to readapt to that Prince of Persia parkour-style gameplay, and there were some rumors that have come out that maybe there was such a thing in the works. Then the rumors have been quashed and the Twitter account canceled and all of that.
So if they're using theoretically, if it exists, they're using the Rayman Legends engine, it would imply that they're going to make it like an artsy kind of like 2D Prince of Persia, like the old
yes, 2D indeed.
That would be really cool. I really like that
I'm
trend
down for that.
Of companies kind of reimagining those properties that went 3D in the 2000s. Stop with the autofocus. It's so good.
I vote don't stop.
Mega Man games that eventually went back to 2D, those turned out really well. Rayman definitely benefited from going back to 2D. Strider, I don't know if it was ever 3D, but the 2.5D version that came out this year was pretty good. So I would love to see a Prince of Persia game from those from the Rayman Legends developers if it actually comes to exist.
Yeah, I've been saying this for a long time that I think they really need to just go ahead and just do that with more properties. It really works out well basically every time. So we have really high-res sprites and graphics now, so why not take advantage of it instead of try and push whatever the cutting edge is and do it sort of half-assed?
Mm-hmm.
I am cool with that. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy the old games, the old Prince of Persia games. I never had them as a kid.
Yeah,
I went back and played them as an adult. I was like, I don't get it. The controls were wonky and kind of like they wanted to be fluid, but it just ended up being unresponsive in the games that I played.
When you say old, which ones do you mean? Because there's like 4 generations of old with that game.
I think NES, SNES.
Sands
era.
of Time?
No,
okay,
I love the Sands of Time. Don't know. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 2D ones. The 3D ones, I absolutely adore. The Sands of Time is probably still one of my favorite games of all time. I think it did 3D combat and a lot of like the 3D, I don't know, like parkour and the beginning of the Assassin's Creed franchise, I guess. I think it did really well. Going back to 2D, I'm interested to see how it goes and how it plays. Especially, I mean, if they're going to be using like the Rayman engine, I'm interested. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Hopefully, it's going to be less like the old games and more like 2D platformers that I'm used to now. But I'm sure it'll be pretty good, regardless.
Is the word that it's just been canceled though? Like it's just done, or is the
it's
word
announced?
Oh no,
So the guys,
it's sort of non-announced. It's unannounced.
there was like a Ubisoft employee that said like this is gonna happen, and then they silenced his Twitter account. Is that the narrative here?
Yeah, that's kind of what it
Okay.
was. Something like that. There was some leakage happen, and then they tried to pull it back in. But you know how the internet is. Can't really do that.
Yeah. Once you got leakage on the internet, those pictures will be out there forever. Unfortunately. All right, cool. We're all down for new Prince of Persia stuff. It's cool. I mean, like, Prince of Persia was one of those series that I guess benefited the most from a 3D transition. Like Sands of Time and the games that kind of came out in that era were very well received, with the exception maybe of like Warrior Within. But I mean, selfishly,
Really, there was one that people didn't like. I didn't know
Warrior
that.
Within. I think it was praised having one of the best combat and definitely better combat than the original. The only weird thing is it like turned into like a too edgy, like almost like goth or person or like Prince.
Right. He was kind of like emo Prince or something like that.
Yeah. They started putting like metal into like the soundtrack and stuff. It was kind of interesting, but it was a solid game. I think that no one was complaining about how it played or the way. I don't know, the combat or anything. It was more about why is the prince so emo? Why is he so sad?
Shows what I know, because like I was just playing NHL 09 by that point in my gaming career. If you ever wanted to ask any questions about NHL 09, I am your guy.
I don't even have any questions. I wish I did.
No.
You can send those questions to nlssfanmail@gmail.com if you're interested.
Maybe next time I'll come up with some. I'll source some questions out.
News, more nudes.
Ooh,
Yeah, I got one more thing. Oh, Josh has one.
Josh put his
Let's do
hand up,
Josh.
so he gets priority, I guess.
Yeah.
Twitch streams more live video than the WWE, MLB, and ESPN combined.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I saw that today.
I saw that. I also
That's insane.
there's like an
Boom.
infographic that is like percentage of websites or percentage of like live streaming content online based on the website. Twitch has like 43% of all live streaming activity on the internet, which is nuts. But then I love how like they have like WWE, ESPN, Ustream, Livestream.com, etc. in there. And then in the other section, YouTube's in there. But they didn't even mark it on the graph. They're just like, and then like it's weird because it gets down to like little slivers, like 0.5% livestream.com, and then other is like 14%, and
you're really good at calling off these percentages because you're like pretty dead on a lot of them. Twitch got 43.6, WWE has 17.7, Ustream with 10, MLB 7, ESPN 6.3, and other with 14.3.
Yeah, man. I
I
read the article too.
You did. You're good. You have a mind vault.
This is
why
I am the guy who comes up with the trivia questions.
Yeah.
But and I know YouTube's in there. Twitch is a better streaming service than YouTube for sure. As long as you're broadcasting games. But even that's just like a big win for the gaming industry that like 43% of all live streaming content online is games. That's kind of nuts.
And it's not even like it's really comparing to like other sports going on.
Yeah.
And on Twitch, it's not necessarily esports that people are watching. It's stuff like this, just gaming content in general.
Yeah.
Which I find pretty cool. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, someone versus someone else. It's just be like you're watching a dude like
if you think about it, what do you think League of Legends is as a percentage of total Twitch viewership? Like 25%?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
definitely.
That low?
For sure.
So if
even when like the TI, what is it, 4 this year?
Yeah,
The TI5? When that comes out, that's just going to be freaking booming too.
So, but if you consider that like League of Legends is maybe like 10% of, 25% of Twitch's total viewership, that means that's 10% of like all live stream content on the internet. Which would actually
throw Dota in there too.
Oh, I'm just saying for one game specifically, that would make League of Legends more popular for online streaming than like the MLB, which would be pretty nuts. Yeah,
That's wild.
I don't know. I saw that.
I kind of like that. That's exciting.
It's neat. You never would have expected that in the first place.
Hey, 2001 Northernlion.
Yeah.
What do you think about live streaming?
This game based on the Warcraft 3 engine is going to be more popular than Major League Baseball.
Right.
What does that say about a bunch of nerds in their bedrooms, like doing their thing, like versus a bunch of sports stars? That's kind of wild, right?
I don't know. I guess.
It's kind of
maybe.
It's like the opposite of wild, but sure.
It's
very tame, but
an exciting
it's interesting.
time.
Yeah, I agree. I see that in chat the mods are trying to get my attention. Feel free to just drop something in chat, and I'll pay closer attention as it goes down. But anyway, yeah, that's really cool. I kind of get the idea that YouTube has just given up on its live streaming. Like, Machinima is financed in part by like a huge amount of money from Google. So they had a huge stake in YouTube Live, and even now they're on Twitch. Like, which is basically, if you want to be technical, it's basically like an indirect competitor to them. But they're like, it's so much better than YouTube streaming that we're gonna do that.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I mean, Google's got to pick their battles somewhere. You can't win them all. And if they wanted to, they would just throw their Google money at it. So it looks like they're just it surprised me that they went in like so half-assed, but it also doesn't because they also came out with like Google Wave and shit.
What was Google Wave? I remember because I'm an old dinosaur in like Reddit context. I'm just putting on my overlay for a second to change my game name. Thank you very much for the heads up there. And on Reddit in like 2008, 2009, Google Wave was the shit, man. It's going to revolutionize the world.
Yeah,
and then
everyone used it.
It did, right?
Yeah, I think it did. I can't remember it correctly, but I believe that it did revolutionize
Probably did.
the internet as we know it. But what was it? I can't even remember now.
It was kind of a messaging platform. So it was a hybrid between emails and just IMs. And what you were able to do is I guess it's more like a predecessor to like Google Drive, I would say.
Okay.
So people are able to collaborate really easily, share links, share videos, just kind of like on the fly. And it was a group thing too. And so everything was kind of like live and in front of you. And on paper, and kind of it even worked to a certain point as well. I remember being on Google Wave with some friends, be like, yeah, this is pretty cool, but no one fucking uses it. It was just kind of like obscure. You had to be invited. There was only so many invites. It wasn't very open. No one kind of really understood why, although it was fine. I don't know. It was just
they took away iGoogle, man. That was my jam.
What is iGoogle?
What is
iGoogle was my Google homepage basically that had all my widgets all hooked up on it. So I had my Gmail in one corner, I had my calendar in another corner. I had like the movies that were coming out I wanted to see. I had like lists of shit I wanted to do. I had like a widget that just shows a nice cat picture every day.
What the hell?
And
then I just have nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. You should just use tab browsing, man.
Yeah, well, then I should just use Chrome, right? I still use Firefox like a dummy.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. Google hasn't gotten its hooks all the way. I love the zoom. It's so good. The zoom is like half of the show right now.
It zooms in and out based on your facial expression. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. You know, if you want to do something cool, let's try this, okay? Let's see if this works. I'm going to try to... Oh, is my webcam totally frozen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, I tried to make I put on a facial filter. Oh, did it?
Oh, you unfroze yourself.
Did I?
So
do I have like a? Do I have a funny? No, just look normal.
Well, on mine, I don't know what your
About-
chat might see something else.
All right, 1 second. No, I'm seeing it on Skype. It's not working either. I'm gonna make myself into a T-Rex. Get ready.
I can't
I'm
wait.
ready.
I click the button.
Mm-hmm.
I just zoomed out a little bit.
Zoomed out slightly.
All right, I'm not a T-Rex. Oh,
You don't look like a T-Rex.
position your face inside of the box. Try to calibrate. You know what? Maybe we're just gonna say no to that for now. Oh, there you did. Well done, Josh.
Whoa!
So this is how we're gonna stream from now on.
This is it.
I really like that facial feature. You got a very square jaw.
Yeah, it's masculine, I think. So I'm happy with it.
I can't stop. It's really good.
This is serious business.
You would open your mouth really wide. Okay, it's not as good
The
as I thought.
split's
It
a
would be.
little higher. It's like right in the middle of his face. So if he lifted his head and then opened his mouth,
Oh my god!
yeah, I want
That's
the gullet on that mofo.
Northernlion.
And then get it going with the autofocus.
I
Oh,
don't think autofocus works now.
autofocus right now is like, what the fuck? It's like trying to
Can't find your
autofocus.
face anymore.
Trying to autofocus on like a glass of water or something like that. All right. Do we have
all right.
Nick? You have other news, right?
I had one more thing here. There's a rumor that seemed like it was worth talking about in that apparently out of nowhere, Sony just decided to dump like all of the PSP and PS1 digital titles onto the PlayStation Vita store. So for Vita owners, if this is true, and the comments sort of said that it's not entirely true, but like a huge amount of new games just showed up all of a sudden, which is great news.
Sony announced, they had that flash sale on like Sunday or Saturday, where there were like 30 games
like-
for $1, and then a
Right,
bunch of
right.
them were games like Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3, and like Crash Team Racing and stuff like that. And you're like, well,
Tokyo Jungle, man.
Tokyo Jungle as well, but specifically like from the PS back catalog. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, where can you even get these? And it turns out that they're available on like the PS3 store, and you can play like Crash Bandicoot on Vita now. So I don't know if it's necessarily confirmed, but I've seen pictures on Twitter of people being like, oh shit, I'm playing Crash 3 Warped on my Vita. So, I mean, if they happen, it's really cool. Even if there's just a small PS1 backlog on there, that's pretty neat. Gives people more reason to play the Vita, which is at least my preferred handheld by far, but...
Yeah,
anyway.
from what I can read, it seems like the majority of games are now on there. There's just a handful missing, which seems totally cool. Like, we didn't have a lot before, now we've got a ton, so great. The more the merrier. I love the Vita. I think it's actually really good. I wish I had bought it earlier, but then again, I guess if I bought it earlier, there wasn't as much to play on it.
Yeah.
But the small smattering I have now, I feel pretty happy with.
You know what's really nice about the Vita is for Towerfall, I don't have 4 PS4 controllers, but you can actually use the PS Vita as a controller to play the game.
Oh.
And you can still look at the screen if you want to. So, you can look at the screen of the Vita or the screen of the PS4. And yeah,
It's
it's
just like
really
a
nice.
bigger. It's
So
a
it's like
bigger
a Wii U
3DS.
tablet.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's all right.
I don't have
I'm
anything
cool with that.
against. I don't have anything against the 3DS either. That's totally fine. But I prefer the stuff that's on the Vita for the most part.
I prefer Gordat and Up Down All Around. Welcome, J's.
No.
Oh, and Lord_of Scum.
Lord
welcome to
of
Jason.
Scum.
Lord of Scum.
I like it.
Some sets for your butt.
Does anyone else have any other news? I'll quickly check on Reddit in case there was something. But I go to Our Games for news sometimes, and it's so frequently just like, hey, this game from our childhood is like they're kickstarting a new one. And I'm like, oh,
Right.
sure.
Dark Souls comes out tomorrow.
Yeah,
instead of-
man. Did they move up the release
that?
date?
It's tomorrow, yeah. So it's originally slated for Friday, I
Mhm.
believe, like last week, and then sometime this week they're like, oh, by the way, Thursday. Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, it's cool.
Mhm.
We were going to be
Wow,
playing
listen to
it.
that hype.
We were going to be
Yeah.
playing it on tomorrow's show regardless, so it's cool that other people will be able to play and watch at the same time. Tomorrow we're going to be doing probably a 3-hour stream of Dark Souls 2 entirely.
Yes.
I'm excited for it. And I have a feeling that it looks really good on the PC. I have a really good feeling that it runs at 60 frames per second as well.
I have a really good feeling.
I don't trust my own feelings. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see.
Everything's kind of shifty.
The world's crazy right now.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Anyway, well, I guess if there's no other news, we'll run to a quick ad break. And during the ad break, send your questions and comments to nlssfanmail@gmail.com, and you'll be able to maybe have your comments and questions read on air. Questions specifically, comments by all means. If you got anything to comment on today's news articles or news discussions, send them on over. And during the ad break, I'm going to try to fix the frame rate that we've got going on here. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Lord of Scum, for subscribing.
Yes.
You're not a Lord of Scum to me.
You are not a lord. Whoa, it's
That's
Josh. Why is this overlay still here? This is from when BizSnap and I did that talk with Edmund McMillan like 100 years ago.
That's weird.
I'm scared because I'm going through these like old XSplit scenes and I'm like, oh man, is there anything incriminating in this? There shouldn't be.
Yeah, what are you doing on XSplit? What are you
Well, that's what
shooting?
I'm trying to get at, you know? I don't know. Does this help the frame rate? Not really. I probably need a reboot, actually, if we're being honest here.
Yeah, I would always appreciate honesty.
Let's try this. I know there's a black screen right now, chat. Don't worry about it. We could just restart the stream and maybe that'll work. Can you
Do what
do
you gotta
it?
do. I had to do it.
Oh, you can just open a new presentation while you're streaming. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
And yeah, that frame rate appears to be a lot better.
Okay.
That's weird. Who would have thought, right? Don't say you. Don't say you would have thought that.
There's a lot of things I would have thought.
Yeah. What would you have thought? That freaking dogs can't look up?
No, I never understood that.
Can't
that
look up,
philosophy.
otherwise they'll drown.
Well, it's because their necks are weird, right?
No, I've seen dogs look up at me all the time. What are you talking about?
No, their muscles are designed to be too short, otherwise they'll look up all the time and they'll drown in the rain.
That's ridiculous.
They're not turkeys. That's what turkeys do. They're not
Turkeys
dogs.
drown in the rain?
Turkeys drown in the rain.
Calling me a turkey?
I'm calling you a turkey. Yeah,
I'm
you
not
want
a
to fight?
chicken, you're a turkey.
Stick your head up my butt and fight for air. What?
How do you get the skin crispy? There's a song or something.
You really should put your turkeys in the oven for longer than 20 minutes at 350. Oh, now it's getting framey again.
Apparently, I have 3 instances of this one thing, so I'm just gonna keep them all up.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Triple dose.
Grave Cactus asked what Tokyo Jungle is a while ago, and I wanted to answer him. It's a game where you basically try to hump other animals. You're an animal and you hump other animals. You try to breed, and Tokyo has been taken back by nature, so you're just trying to like make a life for yourself in the woods
That's
of
pretty much it
Tokyo.
right there.
Yep.
It's got some weird, awkward moments, and I really should have bought it while it was like $1.
Yeah,
Michael A. L. Fox plays it a lot.
well, he
Played
used
Yeah, you
to,
should watch it on his channel.
he
played
used
it
to
a lot.
back when he made YouTube videos.
He retired.
Frame rate's a little bit better.
That's good.
That's how I tested.
I have like my screen in the top right, and like every other
zoom in.
corner is like filled with you guys, whoever's talking. Because obviously I can only have one at a time.
Why can you only have one at a time? Because you're.
Because Skype's a ding dong for me, and well, besides it's zooming out and whenever it wants. Like you guys, your images all like flip flop and rotate around, like depending on who's talking.
Hip hop.
It's like
Yeah, all around the world.
statues crumble for me.
There you go. This should
Hey,
help the
chat.
frame rate.
Watch all 3 and tell me which one has the best setup right now, because I can't watch the other 2. I want to know what your presentation looks like. I'll have to watch after the stream.
Well, it's still just completely playing ads for me that I can't mute despite the. Oh my
Whoa,
god.
Josh is a ball.
I like that a lot.
You like Ball
You
Josh?
could do some more of that if you want to.
I do like Ball Josh.
All right, let's check out some of the fan mail that we've got going on. Oh my,
Oh my God.
my Lanta.
Is that all right?
All right, here we go.
You're like pop art.
NLSS fan mail. I didn't have a chance to pre-screen these because I was trying to fix the frame rate, and it didn't necessarily work out the way that I wanted it to work out. But let's take a quick look here. Dear NL, quite often you're seen wearing the burgundy hoodie, but today you're wearing a blue one. Hello. Today it says, yeah, I'm not wearing a blue.
Hi, Kate.
Maybe it looks blue on the thing, but yeah.
It totally
blue.
looks blue. Yeah.
It's green. Is the red hoodie the source of your power? Thank you, Jacob Sr., for that question. Josh, would you like to answer that?
He also has a mustard hoodie. He doesn't wear it anymore. I miss it.
Makes me look like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I liked it. And I like what you're going.
dance Kate's doing.
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
a
good.
one. That's actually your. Yeah, that is the source of his power.
All right. I'm glad to hear
Sorry.
that. Let me see if... Oh, this is a good one. Ben Ford says, and we'll start with Nick here. Hey, NLSS crew, a question for all three of you. Throughout the history of your individual YouTube channels, what is your biggest regret/mistake? All right, Nick. Lay it on me.
Go to Josh first. I got to think about this.
Oh, all right, Josh.
My biggest regret / mistake. Falling asleep before you guys read the entirety of Pulp Fiction.
I think that made the stream a little bit better.
I wish I was awake for more of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I really like, though, when you woke up and you were like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I guess that would be part of my mistake too. Like I just didn't stay awake enough during that. I probably should have just not slept the whole time.
Professionally, without a doubt, this is 100% honest. My biggest mistake on YouTube is when I was into Minecraft, not posting Minecraft videos. Oh man, the places I could be right now.
Yeah.
Not that I was an early adopter, but you know, Josh and I were playing in like spring of 2010. I've seen Minecraft channels show up in like 2012. They get to 1 million subscribers in like a year and a half. So, we could be.
Yeah, you'd be right in the middle of Minecraft town, though. It's the only place you'd be.
Still, we could be making.
Know where you want to be?
We could be making Captain Sparkle's money right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Rumble Muffin, up, down, all around. Welcome to J Smithtown again.
Same here.
No, good.
Thank you very much, Rumble Muffin, for the support.
Well done, Rumble Muffin. I did post 2 Minecraft videos. You're right, Stuart is me, and I still think you got auto-focused when you looked down at your fingernails. It followed your face. It's really good.
I'm picking apart this bottle cap.
I still think that Minecraft machinima that we did was pretty good for the place we were at in time there.
Yeah,
I
like
do another one.
Nah.
All right, never mind.
Too busy
I'm still
recording
saying build
The
J
Binding of
Smithtown.
Isaac.
Yeah. We can go to Minecraft Town, though.
Yeah, well, whatever.
All right.
How about this is a good question because I want to implement like a what are you playing segment into this section because it only makes sense. But Pablo Menendez has done a very good job of kind of foregoing that. Dear NL, what is the game you guys are playing right now in your free time? From Paul. And Nick, I think this gives you a glorious opportunity to talk about Fracked with an audience.
Yeah, I really like Fracked. I only started playing it last night, and I was pretty damn blown away by the whole approach. It's so beautiful. I just got lost in this freaking world of neon magicalness, and I'm going to totally tonight turn off all the lights and blast the sound and just play the whole game for the whole night. I definitely recommend that you check out. Look at Josh. He's freaking out over there.
I was just imagining like Nick turned down the lights, lighting a few candles.
Yeah, I'm totally lighting candles, man. I'm going to light some candles. But I have a video of it. Ryan, you have a video of it. Josh, did you play it yet?
No.
You should play it.
I think you might like it if you just put it on like a stream or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
It's really chill, too. It's just like you build music, you solve puzzles, you just wander around. It's like Dark Souls meets Tron, minus the combat.
Yeah.
Nice. I might have to check it out. But first, I'm going to have to welcome Jen S90, moderator, to J Smithtown. Thank you very much for your subscription. And also Greg Butler, up, down, and all around. Raise some suds for your buds.
Josh, what have you been playing?
Yesterday, I got to play Orbitalis, game by...
I saw a GIF about this.
Yeah, I think Ryan Zacconi. I think his name is Ryan. But anyways, interesting kind of like... physics-based, I guess. It's just like you're a little asteroid. You launch yourself, and at the first part of the game, you have to stay alive as long as you can, and you have to go over a certain threshold of staying alive without running into either like suns or other planetary objects like planets or moons and stuff. Yes.
I'm pointing at Mar in the background. I
Oh.
don't mean to interrupt you.
I don't know.
going.
Everyone was like raising their hands and the other part of the game is you have to be inside of like a perimeter of some celestial body to take away its shields, and then you eventually win from that. Tough game. I literally spent an hour. I wanted to stream yesterday just for like an hour, just like to get some impressions of the game, and then I got to this one particular level, and I stayed on that level for an hour until I beat it. And it wasn't even like the last level or anything. It wasn't like a big old challenge. It was just I'm having issues. I'm gonna keep streaming until I eventually do this. It could have turned into like another 52-hour stream, but that 52-hour stream would have just been me playing that one level over and over again. And then I also played through the Wolf Among Us episode 3 yesterday as well. Really good.
Yeah,
Really-
I remember like when I was really diligent about playing the Walking Dead stuff, and I'd be like, "Hey, have you guys played episode 4? It just came out yesterday," and people would be like, "Nah, I'm like 2 episodes behind." It's just like, "What is wrong with you?" I have become that person now, where I'm 2 episodes back, or 1 episode back on the Walking Dead, and 2 episodes back on the Wolf Among Us, and it increasingly becomes harder and harder to get back into it because it's like when 1 comes out, it's like, okay, I got to make 2 hours. Then when 2 come out, I'm like, got to make 4 hours, etc., etc. But I really like them when I actually play them, but I have to play them.
Yeah.
I like watching Josh play it.
Yeah?
He
You
did a
could do
nice-
that as well. I really liked the first episode of The Wolf Among Us was a lot better than the first episode of the second season of The Walking Dead. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into both of those. I heard the second episode of The Walking Dead season 2 was really good. So
I am not into The Walking Dead this season. I'll have to try to get into it maybe.
I'm sure in the summer sale it'll go down to like $5 for all 5 episodes. So
Yeah, that'll be good.
it's weird. I don't like buying them all at once.
Excuse
and, like,
me?
once they're all out. Also, Tyrion up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. I hope that's even close. It's not
Tyrion
Tyrion.
Lannister?
It's not
Oh.
Tyrion. But yeah,
Sure.
I don't like playing through all episodes at once. I like to have them like divided up. You know, I would rather buy like a small bag of potato chips from a vending machine every day than one big bag.
It's all air anyway.
Yeah, apparently I'm just paying for the bag of air. The air smells
Well,
pretty
it's
good.
like it's like nitrogen or something in there. It keeps it all fresh.
Apparently, yeah. I don't buy it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Lay's/Walker Corporation, whatever.
The Lay's Illuminati.
Yeah, exactly. It Lay's Minotti.
Yeah, I
There's
was
a better.
there's something in there. Illuminat Lays.
Yeah,
Illuminati. No.
Layminati.
You know, you're right, Chad. It does kind of look like Josh is like picking fleas out of Nick's hair when his hands are on the bottom of it.
Hey, I need those. If you're gonna pick them, at least eat them.
I need to like that. That's like my one weakness in life is I have to fiddle with things.
That's fine.
That's it. So
Nothing
like
wrong with that.
This bottle
Giving you
cap.
my hair so you can pick now.
Shit. The inside of this bottle
Oh.
cap is what it is. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
it.
Camera's the greatest of all
Oh,
time.
there it comes. I've been playing a little bit of Trials Fusion. They really make the late game tracks in that game super hard, which is fine because it's like the third big Trials game, and I think like the easy levels is just like ramp done. Like getting gold on those on the first try was not a
Excuse
problem
me?
at all. I negotiate with terrorists. Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. But the late tracks are super difficult. But I think it's a good game. I think it's the worst out of the 3 big Trials games, but it's pretty good. Comes out on PC tomorrow.
Why do you feel like that?
They shoehorn this like really shitty like Portal style story in it where there's like a narrator in the background and she's like she gets really philosophical, but also she's like an AI, but she wants your body,
She wants the D.
which is really funny because you're like on
You
a
can't have it.
it's
She'll
She's an
get it,
AI.
Nick.
and okay, so
Nick, if there's a will, there's a way.
not
probably
only
a
is
socket or
it
two.
To Will Smith.
not only is the story like bad in the sense that
Yeah.
I've seen it all before, and she's like, well, when you get out of this place, we'll run away together, blah, blah, blah. But also, whoever's idea was to have like story-driven dialogue in a game where you're going to restart the same level like 100 times to perfect it, they need a reality check. Because I was just starting like one level, and I forget, it's like, what's it like to be human? when you'd wake up, are you the same person that fell asleep? And then I'm like, okay, what's it like to be human? Are you false? And then restart. And then what's it like to be human? Are you the same person? So, what's it like to be? And yeah, it's just
What's it like to be human? What's it like to be human?
You can turn off that stuff, but
Okay,
I'm going
don't,
through it
though.
for the
Don't
first.
do it.
I'm going through it for the first time, so I'm kind of
You
like.
want the story?
I mean, I don't want the story, but I want to
You
see
want
what
this-
happens. So I think
Want to
that's
get
pretty
that
bad.
robot the D is all you want.
Also,
Hey,
no online multiplayer in the launch version of the game. I didn't really like it that much in Trials Evolution, but at least Trials Evolution had it.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more expensive, and it's got weird DLC.
Excuse me?
Like, I don't know. DLC in a Trials game doesn't make sense to me because there's so much there's so many custom levels. UK Buster, thanks for the subscription. Yeah, so I've been playing some Trials Fusion, getting back into Dark Souls 2. I played this Rube Goldberg puzzle game on
Oh, is that
Steam
any good?
today. It's fucking, I don't know, man. You know, point and click adventure games also. Corn in the D.
I know.
Up there to the side, welcome to the
Right.
Lion Pride.
Right in the D.
Shove
it in there.
Maybe it's just a kernel, not a whole ear.
Get it in there.
what you gotta
Colonel
do.
in the D. Point and click adventure games, my problem with them for the most part is that they are arbitrary. You know, you got to put the piece of gum on the fishing rod and then get your keys out of the sewer grate, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, yeah.
Rube Goldberg conventions are that, but that's the whole game. Is like, you got to open this window. Can you just walk over to it and use your hands? No, you gotta. So it's like, it's raining outside. Close the window, and then the level starts, and there's like a toad, and then there's like a monkey and a banana peel, and like these swinging like balance beam things. And I click on it, and it's like, well, the toad likes the cold, so he's gonna start jumping when the breeze comes through the window, and then you gotta like draw strings and shit, and it's a very good approximation of Rube Goldbergness. And I hate it. I hate it so much.
Sounds really arbitrary.
Well, it is. That's the idea, right? Is that you got this simple task, but you have to go through this roundabout way to do it.
Yeah, it's strange because like a lot of people, I don't know. When you make like a Rube Goldberg machine, do you think like what comes at the end? Because like a lot of it's just like it's like the domino effect. You fucking put up a bunch of pieces, knock one over, and something happens to the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wouldn't be able to think. That's not a Josh game.
Well, what I meant by arbitrary, though, is that they're like substituting out actual physics and reality for things that are just completely weird, like frogs getting cold. Like, who cares? Just, knock over a ball.
So the way that it basically works is you have to, you'll see something, and it's like, you got to close the window. What does a frog have to do with closing a window? Then you click on it, and it gives you, like, clues about it. It's like, frogs will jump when they get excited. And then you're like, okay, so the frog's going to jump. And then you can tie a string to the frog leg, and then, like, it goes into a pulley, and then it pulls on something, and I don't know. It's weird. If you are into that sort of thing, maybe it's $3. It's pretty cheap, but I'm going to do a video on it, but I find it kind of infuriating. So, Pablo Menendez, that's what we've been
Fair
playing.
enough.
Cool beans. Let me see if there is another question here. Maybe, maybe not. Let the cat play a game, says Andrew Wilimovsky. I think it's the kind of thing that seems like a really good idea until it just, like, doesn't do anything and then walks away.
Yeah. Like you set it like up at like a DDR pad, the castle. You're just like, all right, Tomo, here you go.
That would be pretty
And
cool.
Tomo walks away.
And
or
I'm
fall
out.
asleep on it.
Yeah.
Excuse
Good for
me?
cat cam, anyway.
JT the Chocolate Sailor.
Excuse me?
And Gibbenorine. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Thank you very much for the subscription. Will you play Dark Souls 2 with a keyboard and mouse at least to try it? Says Brandon Fulco. Brandon Fulco.
I'll do it.
Sorry. Nick, that does
Nick
not
will do it.
surprise me.
I'll try it. I'll play it with a guitar if you can figure out a way to. I'll try. I don't care.
If you could actually do that, that would be the most badass stream on Twitch.
I have a USB guitar. I mean, if I can find a way to map the buttons.
I don't even know how.
Excuse me?
I don't. Also,
Green
just subscribe.
buttons on shield. Strum is attack.
Nah, because then he would just be like, "Wah."
You'd have to
Whammy
make it all
bar-
like
whammy
power
bar to
chords
walk.
or something.
What?
Yeah, no. Dude, it'd have to be like a mixture of like power chords, just so it like sounds like a song.
Nah, dude.
For us, like
What I
that's
want
just like walking.
is like you take like the best run of Dark Souls 2 ever created, but then you overlay a note chart on the bottom. So if you play it wrong, then it fucks up. But if you play it right, it's just like the perfect speed run.
Yeah, all right.
You know what?
I love
That would probably be the most complex game of all time to actually program.
Nah,
I would love it though.
Nick would love
Just
it.
film someone doing it perfectly, and then just make it so you only advance when you hit the QuickTime events as you go.
yeah, I'll just record myself playing. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can't talk about Dark Souls, not out yet.
All right.
Yes.
I am probably get like one more question in here. Josh Clark asked, Dark Souls 2 allegedly comes out tomorrow right when the NLSS starts. Any chance you'll stream it for the NLSS? Yes, I would say there is basically a 100% chance.
Yes.
With a
It'll
margin of
happen.
error of 0%.
Yeah, there is a 0.0% margin of error that we will stream Dark Souls 2 100% tomorrow.
Yep.
What is your stance on early access games, especially on Steam? What's your favorite early access game? P.S. Is Tomo's face made of shit, says Connor Brown.
Oh my god.
That's really... I mean, technically, we're all made of shit if you don't really push
We're
the
made of
issue too
stardust,
much.
Northernlion.
Star shit.
Stap dust. Stardust. There, that's what I was...
Someone,
Half dust
all right,
and
all right.
Stardust.
Stardust is Star Jones with Fred Durst's face. Coming to it.
You can,
I
you
would
can
Photoshop that.
assign race as you see fit.
Yeah.
I'd like to see one that was just Fred Durst's pasty face in the middle, and then maybe one where it's all evened out, and maybe one where it's all Durst colored.
Durst colored.
How do you feel about early access games, Nick?
I don't even care. Like, the designations of what we call things anymore are just so irrelevant. They're all just games that aren't finished for various reasons, and we just keep assigning words to them. You know, one's a Kickstarter demo, one's a preview build, one's a beta, one's an alpha, one's an early access. Like, whatever. It's a game. It's not finished. The end. I just stopped caring about it.
There you go. How about you, Josh?
As a whole, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of early access titles. I will say this. There are games that do it right. I think Don't Starve is a title that did it right. I think a title like Nuclear Throne is doing it right. But then you also have like these bullshit titles that probably will never be finished.
Right.
And people are still paying for it with expecting a game to be finished, and I just don't think it's going to happen.
Excuse me?
Eventually. And so the developers get all this money, and they don't. There's no. I guess at the bottom line is there's nothing that's pushing the developers to finish the game if they're that shitty of a person, you know.
Yeah, they already sold it.
Yeah, they already sold a copy. They got their money, and what do you want to do now? You want to? All right, just fuck it.
Let's start
Fuck
another
programming
game.
today. Yeah, screw this.
Abandon that
Screw
one.
this like day. I'll just go get a pizza or something like
Yeah.
that. And it might be a mentality. It might not be. I don't know. But I do know that there are some really terrible looking and playing titles on early access right now.
Yeah. I do kind of feel that where if you're a game developer and you release a game in early access on Steam and it makes you like $80,000, I kind of feel like maybe you're just like if you released Rust, not to say that they're not going to finish Rust, but if I released Rust and it's already made me like $3 million
Yeah.
and people like it already, where's the incentive for me to finish it when I could get working on another game that people... I mean, I guess you erode goodwill if you just keep coming out with game after game after game after game, but
Yeah.
for a while, you don't need to make $3 million.
We have short memories.
You also don't need to make $3 million too many times to not have to work ever again for your
Yeah, if
entire
I made
life.
$3 million
Right.
once, that'd be good.
Yeah, right? I mean, that is like 30 years at $100,000 of salary. So, I mean, it's pretty good. I think most developers have the best intentions, and I don't think too many are being like deliberately malicious. And like I think very, very few are being deliberately malicious. But one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch in a lot of these situations. Like a couple of games have come out on early access lately that I don't necessarily want to go ahead and name, lest they come out and actually be really good. But people like Jim Sterling have done videos on them, and it's just like this doesn't even work. Like it's just it comes out and it just doesn't work, and you're like, well. And then you go on Twitter and they're like, "Thanks for making early access weekend with #1 such a big success," and I'm like,
Yeah.
You can
Why?
sell
Why?
it.
Thanks
Why
for the
do?
game,
why
bro.
release it if it's not even functional?
Oh, you need money,
I
I
don't-
guess.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
a weird thing.
It's better than a Kickstarter with no game, I guess.
That's true.
Agreed.
I had something to mention, actually. Let me put on my overlay for a second. This is a really good segue. We don't endorse Kickstarters on the show, or we do very rarely, but what I will say, and this is not an endorsement, is that there's this Kickstarter for this game called Pop-Up Dungeon, which is like a paper crafty roguelike thing.
Yeah.
And they made me in their game. So if you give me a second here, there's like a GIF, and can I like open this in another window, copy image, paste it in here? Does that? No, that doesn't work at all. Give me a second. There we go. We'll open that bad boy up there. So you can see they've made me in their game. There's actually a video of it as well. But you should check out the Kickstarter for this game. Again, this is not necessarily an endorsement of it, but it looks kind of cool. It looks like it's up my alley, and they also made me, so I have a little bit of a a soft spot for them. They also made Ring Runner, which I played a little bit of, but not too much. So that's really cool. But anyway, yes. Speaking of early access, there you go. The end.
That's it.
That's it. Stream's over.
It does. I liked the guys from Pop Up Dungeon sent me an email. I checked out the Kickstarter. It looks great.
Me?
From I don't know how far along are they. So they're about 32,000 in and they're hoping to get 80,000, and there's 24 days to go. So
It seems pretty good.
seems pretty good.
Usually, if you look at
Hopefully it'll
Kickstarter games, it's like, I don't know if this is going to look right on your angle. It might be reversed. But like, if this is the goal, and it's a project that makes it, day one is usually like, woo, and then for like 3 weeks, it's like,
Right.
and then they get the end, it's like, oh shit, and then it goes, woo, and they overshoot it a little bit. I would go ahead and say that probably like 75% of the pledges for a Kickstarter come in the first week or the last week. But anyway, the game's called Pop-Up Dungeon. You can check it out on Kickstarter if you're interested. Again, could come out and be total dog shit. Could come out and be the best game of all time. I don't know. So don't come crying to me if you pledge and the game never comes out. I'm just showing it because it's cool. I'm a little tempted to almost restart my computer before we do the next section, but just because the frame rate that's coming out of XSplit right now is pretty bad. But I think we'll try just doing Family Feud and see if it works, and then maybe we can do a restart before Worms, which is probably going to be way more frame rate intensive than Family Feud.
Right.
But in any case, thanks for the fan mail. Make sure to send your emails to nlssfanmail.com and nlssfanmail@gmail.com. And then we might be able to read your question or comment on the air, and thanks to everyone who did it so far. We're going to go to a quick ad break. When we come back, we'll be playing some Family Feud 2010 edition. Don't go anywhere. See you very soon.
BRB.
And this is the new overlay for now.
What is it?
It's the NLSS Lightning Round overlay. It's the only one I could find in time.
What's up with your framey stuff?
I think it's just because I haven't restarted my computer in a little while. Or because Skype is resource intensive and I have to have it open. 3 webcams, got them all coming into that as well. Maybe there's something I can shut down here. Chrome is taking up a lot of memory.
Shut it down.
Well, you're going to need Chrome.
Yeah, that's true. XSplit's taking up a lot of memory.
Yeah, you don't need that. Just close that one down.
Dropbox. They can probably go.
Yeah, I usually close off Dropbox. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I need to reformat this computer. Hopefully everything works by tomorrow. Should.
Yeah. I'm just going to go to the
I
bathroom.
wish you luck.
I'll be back in a second.
Is the highest point in Oregon.
He's going to pee. That's going to mess with the... Oh, never mind. It's not going to mess with it. It's going to mess with mine. Good luck.
But it's also sitting by the
That's where he shits. He shits right through there.
It's in that closet.
There's
There's just like a bunch of dress shirts and hoodies and a hole in the floor, and he lifts up this little piece of wood and just dukes right in that hole.
Dukes!
What, you don't say dukes?
I never said dukes. But
It's not too late to start, man. Today's the day.
I don't think I want to start saying dukes, but I can appreciate...
That's all right.
I can appreciate dukes for what they are.
Yeah, always bet on Duke.
Kid tested, mother duped.
Don't Duke on my mother, bro.
It's
not funny. It is.
It's pretty funny.
So what are your Family Feud plans? Do you have any?
No. But I will. maybe.
I'm gonna probably do a Meat Boy run or 5. I don't really feel like drawing today.
Then it's off for a drive down
Meat Boy.
Painted hills.
I'm not gonna do Meat Boy. Maybe I can play Orbitalis.
No, you don't. Yeah, you don't need to play me.
Maybe I'll play
Boy,
some
just play-
Orbitalis. Twitch chat, you want to see me play Orbitalis? I'll do it. Hell, I didn't
You
even
think they're gonna
ask.
be like, no?
I'll do it anyways. They can't stop me.
They're not gonna say no to you.
Oh, no. My chat says no to me.
Will they really?
Oh yeah.
They won't
my
to
chat-
Northernlion though.
They hold me hostage.
What?
Does your
My
chat
group
ever say no to you when you say you want to do a thing? They're like, just don't do that.
That's what I do.
I
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's Family Feud right there.
I'm gonna change your game name.
Good point.
I have no monitors left. I need a 3rd monitor.
What do you to put what on?
I have the way the camera setup is done. I have to give it the whole screen.
Yeah, same here.
So now I have to do everything on the left side. So I have OBS like awkwardly positioned in the corner.
People sent a man to the moon with one monitor, Nick.
Alright, that's a fair point. Not quite doing anything that fancy.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if I hide the Twitch streams, if that'll actually make it, you know,
No.
not to make Josh feel better
Yeah,
about himself.
doubt it.
Wait, you gonna make me feel bad?
Maybe.
About what?
Or maybe, Josh, I'm gonna make you sweat. Sweat
Call me
till you
baby.
can't sweat no more.
Sweat, wet.
That's
baby.
when you die, I think.
Wait, yeah, that song is about killing someone through incredible amounts of exertion.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it's a
What are you
little
talking
funny.
about? It could be.
It's not funny to kill people. Northernlion.
Well, we are back from our ad break. Shall we play a little bit of the Family Feud?
Yeah, let's play a little
I'm
bit
in.
of Family Feud.
Just a little bit though, like an hour's worth.
Yeah, maybe roughly an hour's worth.
Roughly
first
an
ti-
hour's?
It's the first time we've ever done this on camera, so you guys will actually live get to see my reactions to the answers that come out of these dingle-dongs. And myself, admittedly.
Call me a dingle dong.
I called you a dingle-dong. You got a problem with it.
Why you
Kinda
gotta
used to
call
that.
everyone dingle dongs every day now? Is that your new thing?
That's not my new thing at all. This is like very much an old thing.
It's old meta.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Pikachu bot says, take off your shirt, Josh.
Oh, you should
Oh,
probably
yes.
answer that question.
Zoomed in super close, man.
Yeah. So even if I took it off, like you wouldn't even be able to tell.
I get
Oh,
it.
I was trying not to stay zoomed in.
All right. Spyro, don't you say dem frames. I apologize for the frame rate.
Hold the line, Spyro.
Exactly. Love isn't always on time.
Let's hope it's there.
But theoretically, it should be. Maybe it's because I'm trying to run this at 60 frames per second. I don't know. Give me a second here. Can we adjust settings on the fly like this? No, you can't. All right. So fuck everything. Here we go. Maybe we'll restart before Worms.
Yeah, I mean, you should do that if you need to. It's no biggie.
Yeah, I have a solid state sex drive, so it should only take like 60
Sex.
seconds to reboot.
Sex drive.
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Just making sure.
And if the frame rate on Family Feud is bad, I don't think that really matters that much.
Let's hope it's
Yeah.
there.
Matters to Josh, though.
It matters to me a little bit.
All right, so we don't get a chance to answer this anymore, by the way, because we got it. I name a place where everyone stares if you come in late. I said work.
Okay, you
That was
have
number 2.
strikes so
Church
far.
got almost quadruple the amount of answers, so they have had many opportunities here.
Wait, people are coming
Okay.
late to church?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's awful when they do that.
I thought church you could just like show up whenever you wanted to.
Yeah, me too.
No, common misbelief.
Answer due?
Like, isn't it? They're all about like forgiveness there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Like, oh, it's late.
No.
Oh,
Also common misbelief.
How about that
I don't like
answer?
that.
Good answer.
Wedding. I think how people are saying my computer can't handle Family Feud 2010.
Give us your answer.
I've
Not
handled it
before.
forever. It's just on Family Feud 2010, streaming, Skype with 3 webcams.
Oh, check this out. Get out of here, nerd. Uptown, all around. Welcome.
Nice. No nerds allowed.
Give us your
Exactly.
answer, please.
I believe Get Out of Here Nerd also subscribed to me.
Let's see
I can't remember if I
Wait.
said yes, though. Or if I like, pimped him. I don't know what I'm saying right now.
I pimped him.
Yeah.
your answer.
Pimped him? Like, he's yours.
I didn't say it like that.
That's what I
It's
heard.
not yours to have and to hold.
All right. We have one chance to steal. Name a place where everyone stares if you come in late. Church,
School.
work,
Give me an answer that isn't
we gotta wait for a
The
second.
airplane.
church, work,
Airplane.
business meeting, wedding, classroom, funeral, movie theater. Airplane was an X for them.
Oh.
Upon
Bus.
my toilet also just subscribed. Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Job interview.
Oh, okay.
Is it up
I don't think I've ever seen job interview be not an X. And the
And it was today.
The streak continues. It is
Oh.
our third X.
Let's see what the other answers were. What's
The final answer was courts. Yeah, all right, that's pretty bad.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to be late to court.
I mean, it's okay if you're if you're just in the audience. But
Or if you're the judge, because what are they gonna do?
well, you know,
They're gonna
Got a
judge
problem.
you.
they're gonna reprimand you.
Oh.
Okay, Josh,
Please
name
don't be
something
late.
you see on a regular. Name someone you see on a regular basis who charges too much.
Top 7 answers are
Restaurants?
What's your answer?
Restaurant is a person now.
I don't know. Like name someone.
Like an
who's
entity.
a chef?
Corporations are people, yeah.
Well, restaurant was an X.
Sorry, not
Corporations are
sorry.
entities, and restaurant is an X.
Can you give
Oh.
a better answer?
Sorry. What do you
It's
think?
alright.
They said pool cleaner, which was another X.
All right, that
Very
makes
specific.
sense.
Answer better.
Nick, name someone you see on a regular basis who charges too much.
I don't get the someone. I don't see a lot of people who charge me money.
Like a baker?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The phone company charges me too much money. Can I say that?
Tell you what, I'm just gonna put doctor in there, and we'll get the number one answer, and then we'll start snowballing from
Oh.
there.
Yeah,
A
say
lawyer.
doctor, lawyer,
There we go.
Uh,
Starting to make it
magician.
Therapist.
Magician?
Magician's a good one. Yeah.
Just
Magician's
throwing
sorry.
out ideas.
Way too much nowadays.
work. Okay,
What do I do?
Nick, name someone you see on a regular basis who charges too much.
The plumber. How about that?
That's a pretty good answer.
What's the answer?
I just wanted to fix my damn water.
It's an X, actually.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a correct answer.
Surprising.
Mechanic.
Your answer?
All right, well, it's not your turn, Josh. It's my turn.
Mechanic.
Mechanic.
Mechanic. I'm gonna say lawyer. You don't see them that regularly. That's why it's an X, I guess.
You're on your second
Hopefully
try.
not.
6 possible answers is left on the board, Josh.
Getting ready to steal.
Okay.
Name someone you see on a regular basis who charges too much.
Did you say
Can I go?
mechanic?
Mechanic. It's Josh's
Is that
turn.
a
He said
good
mechanic.
answer?
Mechanic was an X.
All right.
Oh no! Too many
We got
strikes.
one answer out of
Let's see
7.
if the other family can steal. You can
And that
steal
includes
some
the
points
4th
here.
X that we
What's
got
your
from our
answer?
first answer.
Your answer?
Are you guys drawing
Salute.
anything?
I'm playing Orbitalis.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
playing Meat Boy.
All right, nah, surprise,
hope
surprise.
it's there.
They said plumber again, so we actually won.
No, you
Okay.
didn't steal.
So we're about to get
The other
6
family
hot
keeps the point.
turds of knowledge dropped on
What
us.
else was
Six. Just freshly from the
hot
asshole.
turrets.
Okay, you know what, Josh?
Yeah.
I apologize for making fun of you, because number 2 was gas station.
Number
Okay.
Someone
yeah.
you see too much.
Yes,
Gas station.
yes.
5.
Gas station,
entity.
dentist, hairdresser, supermarket, convenience store, landscaper. Those are not people.
Scraper.
None of those are people. Well, some of them. are people.
Landscapers.
Yeah, dentist.
Dentist.
Should name a place you go that charges too much money. That would have made way more sense. Nick, name something a man spends more money on when he's in a relationship.
We surveyed
Jewelry.
Classic Family Feud answer. You know what?
Yeah,
This
as
is-
soon as you said name a thing,
This
jewelry.
this is very ripe for a Lion's Law answer too of everything. I think jewelry was number
Yeah,
4.
totally. Go for it.
Jewelry was number
Oh,
4.
that's not high enough.
It could be. His clothes.
Car.
His clothes was number 3,
Church.
and they played it. So we'll just talk amongst ourselves. Hey, it's a good time to point out you
A
can
bunch
watch
of
all of us
scums.
play video games if you go to multitwitch.tv/northernlion/jsmithoti/RockLeeSmile, or I believe you can just put nlss.tv, and that will take you there as well.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a thing?
yeah, I believe Elucidator set it up.
Tell him I like him a lot.
I love
He
it.
can hear you right now, probably.
He might not be able to, so you gotta tell him
Elucidator.
directly.
All right, Elucidator. In case you're in a
Tell
private
him.
Skype call with me and you can't hear Josh or something, then Josh likes you a lot.
There you go. And that's how you crush
You
two
said it
apples
like
with
Josh was
oranges.
the only one who likes him
Okay,
a lot.
Nick likes you
I like
too,
him too.
Elucidator.
strike so
And
far.
all the
Thank you.
mods. We all like all the mods. It's okay. So they said flowers, clothes, jewelry's already been taken. Movies was an X. I think the other one was cleaning supplies. That's an X. Eating out was number 1. Yes. That was a genuine laugh there. I like that.
I wouldn't do a not genuine laugh. Yeah, it would.
GIFs, there it was. GIFs. I spent a lot of money on GIFs now.
Kid tested, mother approved.
What are you, a choosy mom?
Choosy Mom is a Pokemon.
Is it?
Choose-a-mon, yeah.
Name something women fall out of.
Love.
Yeah.
What?
How many possible? There's 6 answers on the board. I'm gonna say love.
Specifically women?
Yeah. Love was number 1. Can you think of?
Oh!
Please
Like
don't
a
say
joke.
airplanes. By the way, I know that you're thinking about it.
Ferris wheels.
No, I'm not gonna say Ferris wheels.
Ferris
Josh,
Bueller's.
name something women fall out of.
Fall out.
Other
of-
women.
Well, yeah, even they're born.
9
They fall.
seconds.
They
Every
fall out
damn one of them
They
almost.
fall out of jobs. I don't know, can you do that? Can you fall out? Fall out of
jobs.
fall out of jobs.
They got to put on their job helmet and blast right out of job lamp.
I heard
Right.
bad to somewhere in there, so I went with that, and that turned out to be the number 3 answer. Josh,
That's a
you got,
good
ano-
answer.
you got another 16 seconds if you'd like to come up with another one.
A boat.
You would hang out in dangerous places.
Women fall out of boats.
Shit, man. Boat was number 2. I mean, number 2 doesn't say boat. It says clothes/shoes, but apparently that was good enough. Nick, name something women fall out of.
Their bra.
That's part of clothes/shoes, I'm sure.
Oh. I thought it was too specific. All right, cars.
All right, that seems pretty dangerous. Also, I think it's Nangmyeon up down to the side walking with the lion pride.
What?
Mubot appears to not be catching all the subscribers today, which is weird. Cars was number 5, by the way. Fall out of cars.
Burn out.
What is wrong with you, girl? Put your seatbelt on. Don't roll to the side in cars.
I really love that song.
It's a really great song.
I know.
I said time, and I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, and it got me an X. So, Josh, name something women fall out of.
What?
Fall out of trees. Women fall
I like
out
where
of
your head's
trees.
at.
Yep, there you go. Trees, number 6.
Women falling out of trees.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, man.
What?
Nick, name something women fall out of.
I can't be on the level that Josh had to be to get that answer right. I can't do it.
Trees, dude.
Josh, what other crazy shit do you have going on?
They fall out of trees.
You got 9 seconds, man.
They fall off of swimming or out of no. I was thinking the diving board, but like that's too specific.
I got boa in there, like they fell out of a snake or something. That'd be pretty weird.
Feather boas.
Well, given what's happened here, I think I'm gonna say window. Nope, window's
fall
an
out-
X.
Oh, they fall out of houses.
Josh, can you lean back like a little further?
Yeah, do it. Oh God.
There is no escape.
I don't like it. So zoomy.
They said airplane and it was wrong, so we won.
That's good.
This is good. We actually have like a fast money thing. We can put Nick in a soundproof booth.
Oh, that's so funny.
Doubt it.
All right, number 4, chairs. You fall off of a chair, not out of a chair.
Beanbag chairs, you don't.
Fall into.
All right, Nick, go away
Yeah.
for a moment.
Okay.
It's fast
I'll
money.
try.
You won. And now that I see it, this is a fraudulent way of.
I'm trying to play Meat Boy. I can't do anything.
All right, Josh. Name something that's a lot more expensive this year than it was last year.
Gasoline.
Name something
A friend has that they brag is better than yours.
Their wife. Spouse.
That wasn't why I raised my eyebrows.
Oh.
Name something that takes time.
Name something that takes time to grow on you.
Your hair? I don't know, clothes to grow on you?
What are you, like a freaking, like a bear or something? You grow your own clothes?
Like, what is the fingernails?
Name something you worry about the condition of.
The global warming? Your car?
Name an occupation that's not for the squeamish.
Doctor.
All right, let's check that out.
Nick! Oh, wait, no, stay there.
I can't come back yet.
Stay there.
I don't want it yet.
Got 73 with that first answer. 8 with this. You can't come back yet.
No, you can't.
I don't care.
All right. Well, Josh,
Here, deal with it.
you have 106 points,
Okay.
and then 130, and
Was that the last answer?
35.
Bad
you got
kitties.
You got 165 points.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Whoa, really?
165.
That's really good.
All right,
Yeah, that's
Nick.
pretty good.
Name something that's a lot more expensive this year than last year.
Gas. Gas. That's all I've got. Skip.
That's all I've got is gas.
Name something a friend has that they brag is better than yours.
Car.
Good answer. Name something that takes time to grow on you.
In-laws.
Name something that you worry about the condition of.
Car. Damn it. I just wanted to say car for everything. House.
Name an occupation
Oh.
that's not for the squeamish.
Garbage man.
Thinking outside of the box. Name something that's a lot more expensive this year than last year.
Heat.
All right. Well, the good news is you only need 35. Heat got you 2.
I can't do it.
2's pretty good. Car got you 48. So
Two's not.
you made it. You made it already.
We did it, Reddit.
Car is just a wild card. Wild card.
Car.
It's a wild card in the fast money round. In-laws was 0. House was 8. And Garbage Man.
In-laws should have been all of the points.
Garbage Man was 3. So
Garbage Man got 3.
if you take car away, then you got 15 points. But with car, it was enough to get over the top. All right. Well,
Like Sylvester Stallone.
we won our no. Over the Top is not the Sylvester Stallone driving movie. That's Driven.
No, it's the movie with him. He's arm wrestling.
No, that's Over the Top.
Is that the one he broke the dude's arm?
Yeah, you arm wrestled him to breakage.
To death.
Oh, Nagengi Muyon. Up, down, all around. Welcome to J. Smith Town.
It's Korean for cold noodles.
Naengmyeon.
Naengmyeon.
Yeah, welcome to J. Smith Town. Raise some suds for your noodles.
Let's get a stampede going.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's
Or
get
a
a
heart
stampede
attack.
going.
All right. Name something that loses its elasticity. I'm gonna say your skin.
What another rubber band?
That was number 2. So what do you got? You got a problem? It's pretty good. Clothes, they said. Oh, fucking clothes was number 1, man.
Things that grow on you?
No, you're not a bear
And the
or
bear
another
does
What does
fur-based
that
mammal.
mean?
A bear grows its own clothes.
Oh, that's hot. That's a great idea.
That's hot. Nick, you've been watching too many reruns of The Simple Life featuring Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie.
Yeah, I have. I actually watched the shit out of that show. It was
Really?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the worst people alive, though.
Are they?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they are.
It's probably like worse.
Mm.
I hope.
Oh, okay. Obviously, like people
Like-
that head up genocides and stuff like that.
Yeah. So like that's
But
what
within
they
the-
got.
I mean, I don't think they've killed anybody.
Within the relatively insulated context of, comfortable North American life, Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie are the worst
Killed
people in the
anybody.
world. Josh, name something a husband always says he's going to do around the house, comma, even though he has no clue how to do it.
Have sex with his wife.
Ha! Right.
Fix things. I don't know. Like fix the stove. Plumbing. Let's do plumbing. Say plumbing. I could make words out of plumbing.
Plumbing was number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, plumbing is number 2.
Oh yeah, totally is.
Thank you for the subscription, guy whose name is maybe a little bit accidentally racist, but also the Dongers Mason. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Brad?
I hope so.
It's not Brad.
Also, they said clean the house, and that was number 1. If you don't know how to clean the house, you gotta. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Same with laundry. The husband has no idea how to do the laundry. That's like a 3-step process.
Yeah. Laundry is literally probably the easiest thing in the
You
entire
put the
earth.
fucking soap in
Well,
the washer and then the clothes.
Look who's talking, Josh. Of all the people.
Dude, if anyone ever says like, "Oh man, I can't do laundry. Laundry's hard." If I can do laundry and enjoy
Check
laundry,
your privilege.
I don't know. I'll check
You're the
my,
one that
like,
knows everything about
I'm
laundry.
the one that knows. Yeah, I'm really good at fucking opening it up and putting detergent in.
Yeah, but then you got to do
saying,
the
not
dryer
everybody's
too,
fortunate as
man.
you.
You got to put it
Yeah.
in a totally different machine, and maybe you want to
Oh.
put like a bounce sheet in there or something.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Really calm.
Do you have the bounce sheet down?
Yeah, I do have the bounce. Actually, I think I got the off-brand of bounce sheets this time around.
What is it called? Like
Weird.
hop?
I don't know. That's probably just like shop and save.
Nick, name a sound you'd
Yeah.
hate to hear in the middle of the night.
The glass breaking.
Boom, yeah, that's true.
That's number
An
1.
old man falling downstairs.
Breaking glass is number 1.
I know.
Wow.
We've played this game a few times now.
Do you think that this has like onomatopoeia recognition? So if I just type like,
Oh.
it'll be like number 2.
I don't think so.
I didn't say screaming.
It'll probably say car alarm when you say that.
NL went hard on the turtle wax this morning. Looking good, baby. I just have a naturally shiny head, and it doesn't need any polish. Combine that with the overhead lighting of the fucking sun right here, and it does the. Ooh, here we go. It's in a very inspiring picture right here. Hey, Josh, you got 6 seconds. Name a sound you'd hate to hear in the middle of the night.
Gunshots.
Yeah, like anytime.
Shots fired.
Yeah, gunshots was not on there. I don't think
Oh.
because it's like.
Should have been.
I mean, I think it's just because you'd hate to hear that anytime. It's not like I'd be like, oh, there's gunshots outside, but it's like 4 in the afternoon, so I'm okay.
I like to
No,
hear
people
Mojave
shooting.
music.
Pigeons.
Ah.
Up, down, all around. Welcome Mojave music to J Smithtown.
All right, Nick, name a sound you'd hate to hear in the middle of the night.
Car alarms would wake you the fuck up.
That's a good answer. There you go, an alarm, number 4.
What about? Oh, it's not my turn.
They're all about being robbed, basically.
Yeah, like siren.
Think about that.
Yeah. Oh, sirens, are they the same as alarms?
No.
Screaming man just in your bedroom with no clothes on.
Ah! That was my screaming man.
I said car
You guys want to
crash.
get a screaming man this year?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Screaming Man,
I'll
it's a
go.
great festival. Everyone gets nude and does drugs all weekend, and then they just yell at this guy at the end. They're like, what the fuck, man?
I love that idea.
Name a sound you'd hate to hear in the middle of the night.
Red Durst.
Yeah.
Did you put sirens on?
Keeping it real.
There's sirens.
Dog barking?
Hey, sirens, number 3. Well
My
done.
dog won't stop barking.
Hey, Nick, name a sound you'd hate to
Yeah.
hear in the middle of the night.
The cat knocking over all your shit.
No, they get splinters in your foot. It's a bad kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, bad
Bad
kitty.
kitties. Put bad kitties on there.
Dog barking. Number 6,
Dong.
a dog barking. All right.
I'm good at this game.
NL, how did you enjoy your time as the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins? Hey, how did you enjoy the time telling me the same joke I've heard for the past 6 years every single day?
That is
Really? Was
moldy
it every
anyway.
single day? You heard it?
Probably on average, yeah.
No.
There's also YouTube comments to account for.
I just typed no for this answer because, like, name a
Just
sound
you're
you
not
hate to hear
gonna?
in the middle of the night? No.
Fuck you,
Oh,
I
you
won't
do
do
it,
it.
Steve Harvey.
Steve
Harwell.
Steve Harwell.
There's another Photoshop. You can make
Yeah.
Steve Harwell.
Steve Harwell.
Steve Harwell.
I like Harwell way better.
Steve
Yeah.
Harwell is way better. So they kicked the shit out of us with the most elegant answer of all time: a phone ringing.
Oh, who rings
That's
his
pretty good.
phones
Because
anymore?
if you get phoned in the middle of the night, it's always bad news.
Hate phone in the middle of
Or
the
a
night.
telemarketer on the other side of the world.
I'm not gonna do a racist voice if that's what you're asking
I
me.
was looking at you.
I thought about it.
All right. Name something you should never buy without testing it first. I'm gonna say, don't buy a car without driving the car. It might look nice, but it might not take you very far. Josh, don't even try to stifle that smile. I saw it there.
I liked it.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
You
Orbitalis.
tried to, though.
Orbitalis demands.
Josh,
Yes.
name something you should never buy without testing it first.
Yo, wife. If you're buying them from Russia. But seriously, you want to try? Fuck, dude. I don't know, I don't know.
Perfect,
You try-
Larry.
Why? Get milk.
You can't try
Milk?
milk before you buy it?
Milk.
I'm not typing milk.
Crackers. Crackers.
How do I say this word? Naying my onion. Just subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscription.
I alt tabbed so that you have more time here.
Dude, I don't know. You're gonna have to answer for me. I pass.
I'm not milk.
All right, milk is milk or crackers.
Test out your milk,
choice.
man.
I'm saying furniture.
Will that answer do?
Oh, like a mattress.
Furniture was still an X, but at least we tried.
Mattress. Try
Oh,
mattress.
Chad's mad that I cheated.
Try mattress.
Nick, name something you should never buy without testing it first. You lost your chance, Josh.
Nick, say it.
Mattress.
It's a good answer.
Thanks.
That's not a good answer. It's an X.
You're not accepting
Are
that?
you
Oh.
butthole
It's an
right on my
X.
face?
I'm gonna say a television.
What about clothes? That's gonna be
Test
my
your
answer.
clothes.
All right, I'm just gonna say clothes.
Try clothes.
Yeah, there you go. Clothes. Number 1 has 74. Number 2 has 4.
Wow.
That's bullshit.
That's
yeah, no
total
one
BS.
knows. Everyone's like
Reject
me. Like,
that.
I don't know.
Does the survey say?
All right, so I said TV and clothes to get through both of our answers. Just pretend you said
Give
clothes.
us your answer,
Nick,
I say clothes.
name something you should never buy without testing it first.
It's like a used computer, maybe.
It was very specific.
Too-
A used computer.
Too specific.
Sorry, your answer
Can
isn't
I
there.
test out your used computers, please?
I just-
You can
No.
steal some points here.
Do people buy used computers even? I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think people buy like used laptops. If you need drug money, you like pawn your MacBook or something.
Get a
your
used
toilet.
pager.
Oh shit, they said perfume. That's a really good answer.
Video games.
It's not even used.
Just wanna play video
Let's see what
games.
the other answers were.
You guys know that song?
Number 4,
What is that?
You should look it up.
Ring
It's
the
just like
bell.
food. Fuck you.
No,
Josh.
that's not a. That's a. Excuse me. If Food was on there?
It's time to play Family.
It shouldn't be though.
It should not be. Oh man, do that.
That's a new laugh.
Put your face really close and then do that again. Yeah, then the camera's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
run away.
The Bakers.
There we go. Oh no, that's as far away as it can
Run
go.
away.
Run away.
Oh,
Let's get into
Anyway.
the first round. Approach
yeah,
the
that's
booth.
the video game song. It's by like a child band. Their parents bought them like a music video production for their birthday, something
Oh, really?
like that.
Something a witch
And the song's
would
really
have to
bad.
ride if her
Name
broom
something a
was
witch
broken.
would have to ride if her broom was broken.
We surveyed 100
Her husband.
people.
I-
All 6 answers are on the board.
Vacuum cleaner.
Give us
Yeah.
your answer, please.
Vacuum.
A
cleaner.
mop.
Is it there? Great.
Vacuum cleaner is number 1.
Try mop.
Yeah, we'll try mop because we're next.
Survey says you have this
Or you're
family's
next.
going to play.
A dinosaur story.
What's your answer? Let's see if it's up
I believe in a thing called mop.
there. Great.
Yeah, mop's number 2. It actually had the same number of answers. How they determine, was it like a better person was the tiebreaker on this? The judges were the tiebreaker? Anyway,
Rock, paper, scissors.
maybe. Vacuum, mop, broom. Nick, name something a witch would have to ride if her broom was broken.
Just a car. Like a normal person, just take a car somewhere.
I like that. Like the bus.
That's the number 6 answer.
Say the bus next time. That's probably better.
Don't tell me what to do.
Say
okay.
Jerome Bettis.
Name something a witch would have to ride
Say Jerome.
if her broom was broken. I say like a rake.
What does the survey say?
So just name gardening implements?
Well, it's not really gardening. It is like a stick tool.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Stick tools. Name stick
It's in the
tools.
category of stick tools. That
you
was
get
an
it?
X,
Right, a
though. It was an
baseball
X.
bat?
It was an X.
So I don't want to. I don't want to say like hoe or something.
Say baseball bat.
All right.
Wait, did we say bus yet?
No.
I'm gonna say bus.
Say bus.
Is it there?
Jerome Bettis.
It's an X.
You have 2
Oh,
strikes
shit.
so
Is it-
far,
no,
and
you can see it on the stream if you want to.
give the other
Say public
family a
transportation.
chance to steal.
Nick, name
say
something a
never.
witch would have to ride if her broom was broken.
A shovel.
Let's see if it's up there.
Shovel Witch. It's coming out this fall on 3DS.
That's 3 strikes.
It's also, going to be an X for us right now.
Points here.
So that's all 3 X's.
Yeah. I think like Airplane might be on there, but I really can't think of anything for the other 3.
Is your answer
They said
Maybe, like-
helicopter. It was an X.
no?
Pumpkin.
Didn't steal.
When did she
So they
ride
just
a pumpkin?
abandoned the weird thing
Well,
and went
helicopter was
serious
an X.
halfway through.
Let's see what
Helicopter
the
was an
other
X, so
answers
we're
Oh.
okay.
Let's see number 3.
Bicycle. That makes sense. A stick/branch.
Number 4,
All right.
please.
Just ride a branch.
bicycle. Yeah, there it is.
Number 5.
We didn't need a stick tool. We just needed the stick.
Number 5 was a motorcycle.
Ah, that was
That's
quick
so
with the-
badass.
It would be like the cover of Meatloaf's "Bad Outta Hell" album, where
Yeah.
he's like riding the motorcycle into hell.
Fucking
Yes.
Bayonetta, man.
Yeah, basically.
Bigger is better.
Does she wear? Does she ride a motorcycle?
She ride whatever she damn well wants.
Ride my
She
motorcycle.
could do anything for love, but she won't do that.
What do you think?
Yeah.
David Chappelle got taken hostage by a guy beating off on a bus. I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm familiar with that comedy routine. I think that story may have been embellished for comedic effect.
I don't
Josh,
know.
name
think?
something people buy where bigger is better.
TVs.
Oh,
Vibrators.
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh. That's number
It's up
4.
there.
That's it?
Yeah.
Try to give a better answer
I don't
than
believe that.
what's
I don't
on the
agree.
board.
Can we ask the judges again?
Is your
They
answer
said
there?
vehicles.
Good
That's number 1.
Hmm.
That's bullshit.
That is kind of
EV
bullshit.
Vehicles.
People like
Family's going to
people like
play.
some big, some small.
Give us your answer, please.
Dragon dildos.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
hope
you need
it's
those
there.
huge. Come on, Karen.
Big
you
as
need
possible.
to out here.
Burn through the ditches and ride on the witches and slam in the back of my dragon dildo.
Is your answer
You
there?
don't stop
Okay, I
messing
think
with
it
the,
goes the other way around.
stop messing with the autofocus.
What's your answer?
Can't help it.
All right, so they're playing.
Survey says
We get ready to steal. They said vehicles, homes, food, and
What's
televisions.
your answer?
Vehicles can be homes.
What does the
It's true.
survey
It's kind of
say?
sad though.
Yes.
Clothes slash
Hey,
shoes.
Go on the road.
I don't get this one. Clothes slash shoes. Yeah, I try to buy the biggest shoes I can find. They don't fit, but you get more fabric for your money.
It's like Waffle Stomper.
You have an answer for us?
Think big.
What size are those shoes? Like a 22. What size are your feet? It's a 9.
12.
All right, so
Don't ask.
number 5 we never would have gotten is toilet paper. Enough people paid mine to toilet paper. Bigger is better.
How the fuck?
It's time.
I mean, obviously, you want to get like the 2-ply at least. You don't want no single-ply bullshit around here.
Wait, big implies the plies?
I think so.
Surveyed 100 people.
I thought it would just be a longer roll because it just lasts longer and that's good.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, man.
There's less times you got to go outside to go buy stuff for your butt.
Grab your nebula.
We're kind of we're a little bit out of sync right now.
Out of stink.
Out of
We're at a
stink.
sink.
No, now we're back.
You're in
Which
sync.
sink?
Yeah.
I'll be JT.
I'll be 98 degrees
You'll be Nick
Let's play
Lachey.
the feud with this family.
if you want.
Don't say it. I know you're
I'll
gonna
be
say
whoever
it.
you want me to be, big boy.
All
God, you
right.
big boy.
What does the survey say?
Rebuttal.
Yeah. Name something that seems to make babies very happy.
Do you
We're
have
getting our
an
ass
answer
kicked.
for us?
Boobs.
Boobies.
Well, bottle slash milk. That was on there.
Let's hope it's there.
I said
Yeah.
love. That was only number 4.
Correct.
Smiles.
I don't know what love is.
Smiling.
Smiles,
Babies
like those happy face potato medallion things.
Oh my god, I love those.
Oh, I
things.
love
was just
those.
talking about that the other day. I was like, I
pretty
kind of
good.
really like those.
They're Orida, right?
Your answer.
I don't know.
I think they are
Orida,
yes.
Smileys.
I mean,
Oh, Rida makes little
These are
taters.
Orida.
Do, do, do. Little tater.
That was well done.
let's go.
That was so good.
That was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it
On your
was.
second
Ha ha!
one more in the other
Nicolas
Today is
Cage!
mine.
ready to steal.
The
I'll
thief
take
of
that.
cars!
Your answer.
Katniss Everdeen as Nicolas Cage.
Isn't he broke? Ha ha ha!
Show us the answer.
All right, so yeah, you know what? Smiles was actually number 6. And we lost.
I wasn't fucking around. Oh.
I know you weren't fucking around.
You always think I'm fucking around.
The points are triple.
50-50.
This fourth round.
That's true.
It's
I
time
fuck around a lot.
for the face-
Gone in 69 seconds. All right, Josh, if someone left $12 million to a dog, what would the dog buy with it?
We surveyed
Fucking nothing.
100 people.
Yeah, it's gonna just walk into a store.
It would
with
take
like
a shit on it.
a bunch of cash in its mouth, and then what's the clerk gonna do?
Yeah, nothing.
You're a dog. You
All
don't
right.
get to buy things.
Seriously
Bones. Bones. Lots of bones.
Survey said
Big old
And
doghouse.
though.
Made of
Bones was
bones.
number one.
Bones,
Yeah.
thugs, and harmonies.
feel like
All right, we can
That
do
is
this.
the answer is fucking nothing.
$12 million is a great answer. Like, why is it so specific? Oh, I
know.
thought that was the cat that just opened the door. I was really scared. Hey, Ruka.
Haruka,
Hi,
Nick, if
Ruka.
someone left $12 million to a dog, what would they buy?
did Bones come up as
Yes, it
treats?
was
Because
number
if not,
okay.
Oh,
Treats. I'll just give. Everyone, it's always every question comes with another question embedded in it. There's never enough information in the world for some people. It's a good
mean
thing.
people?
You
They're
got a
dogs.
lust for learning. Ruka. He
lust for
wants to
something.
leave the room. If someone left $12 million to a dog, what would the dog buy with it? I'm gonna say food.
show us the answer.
Yeah, it was number 4. Lots of food.
Dog palace.
These are all just variations on food, apparently.
Big doghouse.
That's all they need is food and pets.
Let's see
All
if it's
you
up
need is food.
Doghouse was number 2.
It's a dog mansion at $12 million.
there. Your answer.
Yeah.
Nick, if someone left $12 million to a dog, what would the dog buy with it?
Servants.
Nope.
Saying the dog would buy people?
Fire hydrant to piss on.
Is that a good answer?
I said toys. Kind of wish I said fire hydrant.
Sorry, that isn't one of them.
Toys is good.
It's all right.
What do
No,
you
toys
think?
was
Toys
next.
is pretty good. No, it's still pretty good though.
I'll try fire hydrant.
Let's see if it's up there.
Fire hydrant was next.
Okay, you have
Denku Z just subscribed. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the line.
Yeah.
If there's other
Good man.
subscriptions that I'm missing, I apologize, but Moobot does not appear to be picking them up.
Dog's second house. Dog's second castle. Dog castle. Phil Castle.
Phil Castle.
They could buy Phil
Lucas-
Kessel for like 2 years probably.
Phil Castle run.
Um,
Limp Bizkit's greatest
Buy a
hits.
Parsec.
all right, I said owner.
Yeah.
Shit, that was number 6.
correct.
Oh, Tara Baffy subscribed too. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Thanks, Dad.
We got one more chance here. Someone left $12 million to a dog. What would the dog buy with it?
Dragon dildos.
Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, his ball's back when they cut him off before.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was
balls
dude.
was an X.
Oh no.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Let's see if the other family can.
That was all balls.
Your family's answer
Bullshit,
to steal
bullshit.
the points.
Well,
Let's hear
we'll see.
your answer.
I like that autofocus. This is a moment of truth. Oh, they said nothing.
You got
They Lions lawed us. They just won
Did they
with
win?
nothing.
They won?
They won.
you won the
Oh, man.
That's bullshit, right?
I can't
Yeah.
believe we didn't
Bullshit.
say nothing.
We said it. We just
We
didn't.
said nothing, but we didn't act on nothing.
Let's see today's.
Should always act on nothing.
Let's meet
We should always act on nothing.
Oh no. Hello.
I'm really bad at this today.
Oh god, what have I done?
playing against
What have you done?
the
There we go. That's fine. I wanted to close my blinds because the light was getting weird.
Blinding.
Oh, it's okay.
Let's start the
You want to close the blinds because they were blinding.
the podium.
Blinded by Ruka.
No, he's not even in here anymore.
Revved up like Tomo. Falling downstairs like old men.
The letter G.
Blinded.
We surveyed
It's my
100
song.
people.
Okay.
Top 8 answers.
How many countries do you think you can name that start with the letter G?
Georgia.
Germany.
I said Germany. There's 7 more answers on the board.
Oh my god.
We can do this
Guam.
together. We can do this together.
Guatemala.
Guam got. Oh, good.
Guam's
Good.
not even technically a real country, but
Guatemala.
Nick would be great at fucking Sporkle quizzes.
Guam is on there. It's not even a real country.
Your
No
answer?
offense, Guamese people.
Guamatese.
Let's see if it's up.
Guatemala was on there. We got Greece, Ghana.
Do you have an answer for us?
I think Georgia will be on there, but I'm a little skeptical.
I think Georgia will be on there.
It should be.
Grenada.
Mmm.
Answer?
Grenada. It's just that they say in Call of Duty, isn't it?
Ghana
Yeah.
was number 3. Yeah, because that's what they say in
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six, because everyone's like Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia. I think we had this before, and I got like pissed because 2 of the things that they named were not even actual countries. Georgia was number 8.
Try like Grome.
Mac.
Let's hear your
Grome.
answer.
Greenland.
Is your answer there?
Yeah.
Josh,
Okay.
god damn, just beat this level already. It's not gonna happen.
What's
This is,
your
I've reached maximum potential in Orbitalis.
answer?
We did it.
We
We did it!
Did it.
Hooray!
Germany, Greece, Ghana, Guatemala, Guam, Great Britain, Greenland,
Oh.
and Georgia.
I helped.
The second round. Approach the
That was
podium.
pretty good.
It's time for a face-off. Name
Graceland.
another word for Stink.
All right, here we go, Josh. Name another word for
100
stink.
people.
Smell.
6
Yeah.
answers are on the board.
Yeah.
Give us your answer.
Oh,
Says-
Denko Z. Up, down, all around. Welcome to J Smithtown. You don't stank unless you actually do, but who knows about that if you do.
It's not Stanko
Get some-
Z. It's
Get some
Danko Z.
suds for your buds.
Yeah, I wish it was.
Stank.
I wish it was Danko J.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Z. Just subscribed to me as well. Thank you so much.
Hey Nick, while you're there, name another word
Yeah.
for stink.
You only have a few
Funk.
seconds to answer. Is it up there?
That's an X.
What do you think?
That was the X
Oh.
slap in the base. Name another word for stink.
Stank.
Pungent.
What does the
Yeah, just
survey
change one
Smelly.
letter.
Pungent.
Smelly.
Pungent was an X. As soon as I typed it in there, I was like,
Yeah, that is dumb. Smelly.
that smelly is already on there.
Aromatic. Fragrant.
Smell. Is it like gross? It stinks. It stanks.
Let's see if
It's putrid.
I said stench.
It's up there.
Stench is
What's
probably
your
pretty
Now
good.
I'll go with putrid though.
Vomitous.
What does the survey
From the
say?
start of this, putrid was an X, unfortunately.
That's
Uh,
Let's see if the other family can steal. What's your family's answer to steal the points?
why's putrid always X's?
Your answer.
You can just do this with your mouth if you get bored.
For the steal, you
I could do something else.
steal the points.
Because of the frame rate, it makes it look like I'm changing expression like instantly.
Let's see number
Ball
pretty
Smith.
I'm back in my ball.
4, please.
Feel like an astronaut.
We lost, by the way.
We lost?
Stench, odor, reek, pu, and foul.
PU is a word.
Ew.
It was pu slash pew.
Where points count for double. Approach the
This
podium.
is Major Josh to ground control.
Something that
I'm stepping through the door.
we surveyed 100 people.
Okay,
Top 6
this is for you, Nick.
answers are on the
Okay.
board.
Name something that health conscious people look for food to be low in.
Sodium.
Survey
So,
says
oh, your one eye is freaking me out, Josh.
it's up there.
You like it?
Your right eye is so much bigger than your left eye.
Very, It
Yeah.
is very large.
And you'll win.
Are you okay?
You should see my dong.
You look like the little guy from Twin Peaks.
I never saw Twin Peaks.
He's got one big side of his face.
Is it me?
Weird.
It's not you. That would be weird. You would have been like -2 years old. Oh, we get to play. All right. Sodium was number 2.
Going to play.
Trans fat.
I'm just gonna say
That
fat.
answer do.
I'm gonna say trans fat because there's a difference.
There's a
Well,
good type
here's-
of fat and a bad.
Fat slash trans fat was number
What's
1.
your answer?
God damn it.
All right, Josh. What are you gonna say here?
Sugar.
Good
Is
answer.
it there?
I'm gonna say sugar.
Sugar was number 6. Someone in chat said
Do you have
Josh
an
looks
answer
like
for
a
it?
6-year-old kid with a beard in this picture. It's totally true.
Yeah. I see
kinda
it.
do.
All right, Nick, name something that health conscious people look for food to be low in.
Have we said carbs yet?
Oh, yeah, it's carbs. It's kind of sugar, but not really. So I guess there it is, number 3. Well done. I'm gonna say
Give us your
Cholesterol.
answer, please. Let's hope it's
Oh yeah. Good old cholesterol.
cholesterol. There it is, number 5 slot there.
What's
How about
your
you, Josh?
answer?
What do you got?
Dye?
Low in dye?
Red Lake.
Dyes? Dyes?
Number 6.
You don't want like red 5, like lowers your sperm count. Maybe like yellow 5. Mountain Dews or something.
Stop
you know?
looking at me, you Third
More like
grade
Mountain
child.
Donuts.
Go home and shave your mustache before you come back for nap time. Nick, name something that health conscious people
More?
look for food to be low in.
I don't even know what's left.
Survey
I said calories.
Oh, I thought we said that already. Never mind.
That was the number 4 answer. We got
Additive preservatives.
No, we already got it.
Oh.
I like where your head's at, though. We have 295 points. We need to get 5 more. Don't, stop making your forehead so big.
Yeah, Josh, that is huge.
Name a good place to eavesdrop on people's conversation. This is for... This is for... me. All right. The mall.
Let's see if it's up there. There it is.
There's number 4.
All of them?
Give a better answer and
Your
Them all.
eyes freaking me the fuck out, man. You got like cerebral edema or something like that. You got to get that checked out. I don't like that at all.
Oh my god, when he opens his mouth, it gets so creepy.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Give us
All right.
your answer.
Name a good place to eavesdrop on people's conversation, Josh. Freaking Pee Wee Herman over here.
Like a restaurant?
That's number 1.
Okay. A bus?
Let's hope
Jerome
it's
Bettis.
there.
Ah, it's an X.
No.
Jerome never gets it.
What's your answer?
Nick, name a good place to eavesdrop on people's conversation.
The NSA. That's not going to be on there. How about waiting rooms?
All right.
Show us the answer.
Yeah, that's number 2. Restroom. All right. I mean, rest is kind of
Yeah.
slang for waiting.
Answer.
Check
Room
out
is-
somebody's dong, listen to their conversation, whatever.
Look at their dick. They're talking to someone else.
Mm.
How about that answer?
I said airplane, and it was number 6.
Oh my god.
All right, Josh, name a good place to eavesdrop on someone's conversation.
Nick said waiting room. I am going to say... I already said restaurant, right? What was next? Like in the store?
I alt
in-
tabbed to save
In
us.
line at the store?
The store's already on there. It's with mall.
Lines.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Lines. The amusement park. Twitch.
Yeah, I can totally see all the
The
conversations from
amusement
here.
park.
Yeah.
Twitch TV.
Let's see if it's
Can't
up
believe I struggled so hard to type amusement park when I knew it was going to be an
You
X.
have 2 stars
Yeah.
so far.
There it
Probably
is.
just put like dog shit in
It
it.
could have literally put like 8 = capital D.
What do you
It
think?
would have been the same result. Nick, name a good place to eavesdrop on people's conversation.
Like a lobby of somewhere, like a hotel lobby.
Oh my God, Josh, you're inside of like a James Blake music video.
Is it up there?
I don't care about my dreams.
I thought you
doing
were
it.
talking about
Let's
James
see if
Blunt.
another family
I don't
You're
care about my-
beautiful.
Oh man, that was
steal the
terrible.
point.
You're
Um,
beautiful. It's true.
That was wonderful. You're freaking me out, man. I'm seeing
See if it's
trails.
up there for the steal.
I am. I'm a trailer.
You got it.
Oh, they said work and beat us by 10 points. We got one more try here.
Let's see what the other answers were. Number
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, I like that a lot. You still kind of look like the little guy from Twin Peaks. It really emphasizes the under part of your eyelid.
time to play.
Yeah, that's the good part. It's not seen enough.
Playing fence. First,
I like that a lot. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do some more of that eyebrow work, man. That's awesome.
Oh, that's really
They're
good.
covering distance here.
I've never seen him go that far in one move.
are you ready to play the
Oh my God.
Let's start the round with a face-off.
Oh my lord.
Which country do you think?
Which
has the
country do
safest
you
driver?
think has the safest drivers?
We surveyed 100 people.
Oh, that's really good. Josh, just start doing face cam videos like that. Like with your camera like this, it would be so good.
Show us the answer.
Oh, so I said, which country do you think is the safest drivers? I said United States, and that was incorrect.
Try to give a better
Yeah, I agree.
answer than what's
Yeah, but I
on
figured
the
most
board.
Americans would be like, Americans are bad drivers, but all other races are worse.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they said Canada, and that was number 2. I've never been in a car accident. There are people that do get in car accidents here, though.
I've never been in a Canadian car accident, so they're probably real good.
What are you trying to do there? Oh, yeah, Russia, definitely.
That's why they have dash cams.
Exactly. Stop doing what you're doing here. It's freaking me out.
Oh, that's so
Your
weird.
forehead's so tiny.
You look like the
What?
braid guy or something.
You do kind of look like the braid guy.
I'm a braid guy.
Was that a good answer?
Oh, okay. So I said United States. It was an X. They said USA, and it was number 1.
Let's
No.
Fuck me, I guess.
Holy shit, Josh. You're freaking me out. I wear a mask called counterfeit.
Show us the answer. This
Oh
is your
man,
second
you look like you're next in
Watch
throne
out
or
for
next
the
in line
other
for the
family
throne of
will
England
try
or
to
something.
steal. Do you have an answer for us?
I don't even know.
Can you put on a funny voice for a second while you do
Hope
that?
it's there.
I don't have any funny voices.
Just try to do like an
Sorry,
English
your
accent.
answer isn't there. The other family has a chance to steal.
Uh,
This is your chance
Do you have
to
any
steal.
British
Give
things?
me an answer that
Um,
isn't on the board.
It's
Say.
like,
Your answer?
I don't know.
You look way more like Brad than normal.
I feel like Brad.
Brad mode engaged.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a. Oh God, we have a chance. What country do you think is the safest drivers?
Germany.
Hello, Daddy Governor.
Let's see if it's up there for the
Where is
steal.
like up here?
Yes,
So you steal
Germany?
the point.
we got it. Germany was already on there.
Oh.
What were the other answers? What's
Japan?
number 6?
Number 6 was Japan. Wow, well done.
Well done.
That was very good.
Thanks.
Second round. Let's
I think basically they just asked name countries where people manufacture cars.
four-letter word.
Yeah.
Name a 4-letter word. This is for you,
Italy.
Josh. That's something every woman wants.
Surveyed 100
Me.
That's not true.
answers are
Every woman wants jewelry.
It's a 4-letter word.
Love.
It was a good save.
Thanks.
Love was number 1. Good job. All right, Nick. Name a 4-letter word that every woman wants.
What's your answer?
Are you really making me answer that?
I'm not making you answer it. You're making
There's-
you answer it.
I can't even think outside of the joke questions. My mind's gone completely blank. Or answers, rather.
Maybe it's because you're trying to set the world record in a difficult video game at the same time.
No, that's easy. They're saying the answer's dick. I don't think that's true, though. They've got 100 words for it, though.
What
What the hell is Josh doing?
Oh, yes. I really like that.
Is a good one.
You got
Oh, there's the real answer. Kids.
Oh, you have an answer
Oh,
for
Jesus.
us?
Not that it's necessarily representative of actual desires.
Answer, please.
Family Feud just crashed for us. When we tried to put in...
All right. Because they know that question's BS.
Well, I mean, I guess that's our cue to go to an ad break. As always, thanks for watching. I
Josh.
hope you enjoyed the Family Feud portion. You know, I'm taking away your power. Here you go. I've gone to an overlay, so you can't do that weird salad fingers shit anymore.
Oh, it's so weird.
Okay, you can't see it right now, chat, but we're gonna be back in a few minutes here to play some Worms Revolution. Thanks for joining
It's
us
like
so
Armageddon.
far, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, or you can go somewhere. Just come back.
Just come back.
Don't
I
be
like you
bad.
stretched your face afterwards, like, oh, that was a
What?
tough one.
You hold the face in weird angles and it doesn't feel right.
No, M likes it in the face.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Worms.
Yeah,
Worms.
Worms
Reloaded or Revolution?
Revolution. Excuse me, Will Evolution.
Real evolution.
Usually starts really loud, so mind your speakers, chat.
Oh, excuse me. Mine was good. Totally.
Yeah, mine's already
Quiet.
adjusted.
Frame rate is still awful. So you know what?
You do that restart.
I'm gonna stop the stream and restart.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'll be here.
All right. I'll say something in Twitch chat so that people know what's going on.
That's not gonna help.
Yeah, I know. All right. I'll be back.
When?
Roughly 5 minutes.
I'm gonna miss you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you too. Good luck.
See you very soon.
All right.